G'day collectors, Sci-Fi back again with some action figure accessory reviews. Yeah, you know me, I keep sitting there going, oh, God, I wish I had some stands. God, I wish I had some stands. And guess what? I bought some stands from my good mate Jesse, the Forces with Jesse, and from his business, Kessel Run, Hair and Collectibles. Now, these stands are very interesting looking. Yeah, they are, for starters, $12 for a pack of 20. That's not bad. I have bought other action figure stands in the past. I think it was Star Stands up in Queensland. Yeah, they were expensive, but they were, like 5 for $20. And they were molded plastic, not printed plastic, but who cares? I don't care, as long as they do the trick. So yeah, I bought 2 bags. You get a 10 bag, more than 10 in there, I think. I reckon, boys, I think you guys have sorted me out very nicely. So there we are. Box came in just the other day. There we are, Kessel Run. Thank you for your support. We'd appreciate it if you could share and tag us on socials. Not a problem. Can be done. And again, another card. So if you guys don't know, there we go. Kessel Run, Hair and Collectibles. Cheers for your support, Si. May the force be with you always. Kessel Run, Hair and Collectibles crew. Very cool. Thanks, boys. I'm gonna like this. I don't know if I will yet. I'm pretty sure I will. I've seen these things being reviewed before. Let's just do a basic, because yeah. So I've got 50 of these suckers, probably more. I reckon. I think Jesse's giving me mates rates, but anyway. So that's what it looks like. It's about the size of a round 50-cent piece. If you don't know what that is, I mean 50-cent pieces here in Australia, they're dihedrons, 10-sided coins. I think that's the terminology for it. There's your Kessel Run symbol, and you got 3 different size pegs. There's a larger one, a skinnier one, and an even wider one. So it's basically designed for 375 Hasbro action figures. So I'm going to go with a small one first. This is just my little look. There we go, Princess Leia. I think she's missing something. I don't know. So of course, a lot of these new Hasbro figures are getting very thin and slim. But that's all pretty much always been the case since the 2000s. If you remember the old Clone Wars figures of like Ahsoka Tano. Yeah, God, she was a skinny mini. Okay, put them up and let's just see how we go. That's the little peg and it does not fit in. Let's try the other one. And it's a bit tight. Oh no, that's it. Pops in like a glove. Okay. She's good. Good to go. Alright, so I think the little thin peg might be for something else. I don't know what. So I want to try another figure that I found absolutely bugger to stand. Let's just get another one out, shall we? Yeah, where are we? Yeah, I mean, seriously. Also, another site of stands I wouldn't mind looking into, but I won't because it's going to cost me too much money. Was the Ian Butler stands. I can't forget you, Ian. Yeah, IB3D. He makes his own printed ones too, but it costs a fortune. So if you are a collector here in Australia, or even not, for like, I don't know how much Ian charges. There we go. More shallow peg stands, of course. There's a blue tack. I'm sick to death of bloody blue tack, honestly. It is annoying. And the temperature variants here in my country are a pain in the ass. When it's hot, blue tack turns to glue and becomes very all over the shop. And when it's cold, it pretty much freezes. Anyway, so there we go. Yeah, poor. There we are. Not a problem. All right, so I'm going to try let's see what else I can try. All right, a very recent one here was Grand Admiral Thrawn from the 6-inch line. I'm going to go through a scope of different vehicles. Sorry, figures. Shut up. There we go. Is it going to fit in? Should go in. So they've got here at the toes. Weird. See how we go. Oh, that popped in all right. Good. Because there's a lot of my 6-inch ones that just do not want to stand up for the life of them. Even though you bend at this and bend at that. That is very stable. That is good. I'm super impressed so far. But let's see. Now, because if you look at these stands, if you're not familiar with them, I think most Australian collectors are. You always wonder, okay, so you've got your 3 different pegs. What is that? What is this? So basically, and I've got a few ready. I probably shouldn't be using a knife to do it, but I will. And, oh God, I hope I don't chop my finger apart. Give that a bit of a nudge. There we go. And you slide it out, slide it through. Come on, it's sturdy. It's not going to snap on you. Very good. And then there's those 2 little open holes there. Guess what? You've got something that's going to support the toes, because in some figures, I'm going to get that damn knife away. I'll just put it aside. I'll actually show one. So again, back in this Ahsoka line with the night troopers, use blue tack, and guess what? The minute the weather warmed up, I've had these in the cold months, because we only had the end of winter was bloody, went out with a freeze. The blue tack froze, and now it's getting warm. It's in the 30s now here. Yeah, the blue tack sagged, and so let's give this a shot. Oh shit, that damn little tag popped out. That's all right. We'll go back in. Stay in there. It does. That's nice. Let's see how this works. Ooh. That one doesn't want to do it. Maybe, no, this one's secure. So there you go. It took a little bit, but he's in a wonky, of course, one of the hardest poses you can get for an action figure, looking like an absolute zombie. His gait and his balance looks like rubbish. But that's what it can do. So yeah, so happy to have these little pegs down here. Now, I'm just going to look at some other figures here. Let's see what they do. Yeah, also, just because they're not all white, I'm glad, because, yeah, white doesn't bother me. If I really, really wanted to, I will... oh, he fell off it. Damn it. That's not good. Yeah, reason he fell off, the peg holes, and this is a Hasbro thing, not a Kessel Run thing, a bloody shallow. Pull out Mr. Drill again and start sorting all that shit out. So yeah, I'm getting all the most hardest posed sort of figures to see, and it seems that, yeah, even things like the Dark Trooper, the footrest holds in well. This is my fault now, I'm just not balancing them all right. Yeah, see what I mean? We'll figure it out. I don't mind this one little bit. It's just me and my balancing act. I suck at displaying figures. Alright, these do work well. Now I've got... Oh no, this is a custom one. This is a Corvus Ranger. And should have different smaller peg holes, because I think this figure came from the... from late 90s or early 2000s. So, no, I think, yeah, it's still going to need... I think that smaller one's for the Kenner ones. Yeah, I don't have any Kenner ones on me at the moment. At all. But that's pretty cool. Yeah, it stands. It's good. I'm liking this. Now, let's get into some other harder ones that could probably stand up. Alright, got a harder one here. This guy's a little bugger. These two that came in that set with R5D4. Very, very... Everything's very floppy, very loose. I'm wondering, because there's no peg holes there. Can I just get that foot in there, please? That'll be nice. Just to hold and stand him up. Oh yeah, that's good. Look at that. Awesome. Perfect. Fantastic. Now I'm going to do another tricky one here. Just bear with me. Alright, so I got a 6-inch Black Series Stormtrooper from the Force Unleashed. You know, he has, Star Killer with lightning bolts. So because these are very hard to stand, they were actually just leaning up against a shelf, the side of a shelf. It can do it, but you still got to play around with it. That's okay. This is where your balance and stability is right there. So yes, they do pretty hard to balance and hard to display figures. That is super impressive. I will be spending a bit of time getting these guys looking like that, especially when I actually get them into detail shelves. Fantastic. Alright, another one an easy pose there, or a difficult pose. That had lots of blue tack under it. Don't need to actually put the little loop in there. Just that. It's all good. Alright, so yeah, you can, and that's just one of them too, not two. Alright, let's try some figures from different lines. Alright, here we are with a very old McFarlane figure, and you can see here, McFarlane did not introduce, there's no such thing as rocker ankles back then. Yep, the peg hole fits in perfectly, it's not loose. It does the trick. Yeah, that's an old McFarlane Spawn figure. Never stood up very well for me. Again, his feet were covered in damn blue tack. So there we are, that works very well. Let's see what other figures I can show off. Okay, I thought this would be in the too hard basket. This works quite well. And if not, I'll put in a second one. The peg hole is fine on the figure. The peg slots in nicely. I don't need tons of blue tack in there. That was an absolute nightmare to even peel off. I had to use hospital wipes to get all that blue tack shit off of there. Fantastic. Does work on NECA figures. I was going to try it on if it didn't work on a large 8-inch heavy figure, I was going to go pull out like a Schwarzenegger from the original Predator, a 6-inch version. Does the trick. Bloody magic. One more. And there we go. Mr. Burton is standing up tall without any blue tack. Fantastic. Love it. Yep, this is the Super 7 series. You haven't seen that video. Check them all out. Check out all these videos. I've reviewed them all. They're all fantastic. Alright, again, big support to Kessel Run and Hair Collectibles. These stands are brilliant. They've passed my test. I don't think I have any other lines I could really show off at the moment. I think Hot Toys are out of the question. But yeah, hey, they're a foot tall figure. Anyways, so yeah, go for your life. Different colours, black, grey and white, and other colours. They will print them up other colours if you wish. If you want a Gungan hillside, they can probably print green. Otherwise, I'm not going to be fussed. If I really need to do the colours, like, you know, the Moff Gideon's Light Cruiser, I'll just pick up some grey ones or paint them or whatever. I don't mind. Other accessories I've also picked up not long ago. I'll quickly show you. There you go. Little above lights from Daisio. I'm not too impressed with them. They don't have a very bright light, more of a warm light. But for $9 each, they're pretty good. Yeah. So there we go. I won't leave you guys for too long. Well, actually, not many figures are left in my collection for the year. Yeah, probably one other and one thing from eBay, and then an end of year video that I normally do. Whatever, yeah. And then a bit of a break until around March. Alright guys, I might throw some extra stuff up and go hunting down for some other things. Australian collectors, go for your life. Do yourself a favour. Kessel Run and Hair. I like it. And happy. Super happy. Sick to bloody death of blue tack. Alright guys, all the best. The force is with you. This is the way. Happy collecting. See you shortly, hopefully. Cheers.